Low Tiger's pushing him
That's
away.
right. Looks like he was starting up the beginning of a Tiger uppercut, got caught on the startup frames.
Oh, yes! And Chicken Wing does link into Standing Fierce, which cancels into Rekka's, which means about 70% of your life
is gone.
GG.
Okay, now we're seeing Blackburn really starting off very aggressively here.
Yeah. Blackburn really wants to establish that distance. If you can push a little further, if you can push Fei Long a little further out than that, he's really hosed. He has to literally pay HP to get closer. You saw that, right? His jump in was landing short.
Yes.
But once he's in, oh.
That's it. The damage just adds up. Yeah. So that is two very strong routes there for Kuwabara. Now, Blackburn, we did see a little bit of a change in pace there, trying to get the meaty jump in. But we have a switch to Dictator.
Blackburn switching to Dictator, thinking this is probably going to be a little bit better of a match. I tend to agree, but it's going to be tough because Dictator, without super, has no reversal, no invincible moves. So infighting is going to get really harsh.
Okay, those scissor kicks are going to get some damage there for Blackburn.
Stomped on his ankles.
Okay, being very elusive in the air there, but the last bit of damage is going to head over to Fei Long. This is game point here for Kuwabara.
Good slide. Okay, good blocks.
Okay, lots of pressure here.
Oh, they
nice break. Okay, cross-up combo here. A little bit of a trade on the Psycho Crusher.
That low.
Oh, Blackburn gets the round. Here we go. We're tied, one round
on the
apiece.
board. Let's go, Blackburn.
Okay, a little bit of neutral play here, slowing down the pace of the game. Blackburn trying to find an opening with that jump in.
Yeah, both of these characters like to infight, right? Like Dictator with the strike throw mix-ups, and Fei Long with everything. But yeah, it's very volatile when those two get close. Nice, good counter.
That's right, great stuff there with the scissor kick blocks, the head stomp there. Fei Long being patient in the corner, and the super is blocked. The Psycho Crusher closes it out. Here we go. Blackburn is going to get the game.
Blackburn with one game on the board.
That is going to be fantastic stuff there.
Yeah,
That's 2 Kuwabara, 1 Blackburn.
Really
sticking it out with Fei Long.
Yeah, really exciting stuff. I think he has an adjustment in mind. I think Kuwabara looks like he really has an adjustment that he's thinking about. And I think we're kind of seeing it here.
Chicken wing.
Oh, too far for the link.
Once again. Okay, Bison really trying to lock Fei Long down right now. Oh, Rekka's going to get some damage there in the corner, and Bison down to his last 5%.
Oh, Kuwabara.
Fantastic anti-air with the
really
flame kick.
He was waiting for that jump, too. I saw that. Dictator with one of the floatier jumps in this game, so you can really react to that. You have a lot of time to pull out an anti-air.
Oh, right over it. Man, look at spacing. It was crazy.
That was unexpected on both their parts, I think.
Okay, everybody trying to reset the neutral there.
Reverse.
Got that.
Oh, he was trying to counter throw, it looks like.
A little bit of trades in the air once again. Ooh, trying to get the setup for a stomp there. Yeah. Closing the gap with a scissor kick. Keeping pressure up with the stomp once again. Super activated, but unable to get any damage. Rekka's just out of range. Oh my goodness, the Psycho Crusher.
Oh, again, plenty of time to react to that jump. Good DP. But Kuwabara on the ropes here. One touch, it will be over. Probably. That was it. That's it.
Fantastic stuff. Taking it down to the last 11 seconds. Blackburn keeping calm, gets the round. We're tied one round apiece.
Great slide. Nasty stuff. Meaty scissor kick in.
Okay.
Oh, that was
jump in there.
Yeah, that was hit a little too high to combo, but he's got that corner pressure now. Good reversal. He caught him pressing buttons. He's trying to make him afraid to press buttons, which is
Okay, everybody does have access to a full super right now. Okay, super does not make the confirm. Keeping the pressure up with the slide. Oh, elusive movement. Sorry.
He wanted that. He wanted that so bad. That close standing fierce is really good for stuff directly overhead.
Wow.
Wow, Blackburn.
That's right. Blackburn's going to get it with a little bit with the chip damage there. Fantastic stuff. That's going to tie us in this bracket. Kuwabara 2, Blackburn 2. Ooh, get the mirror match. Let's go. Dictator versus Dictator.
Mirror match.
Okay.
All right. It's going to be the battle of walk-up throws, I think. Both of them love infighting like this. Oh, that was really slick, just to sneak under him with the Psycho Crusher into the corner.
Good
nice.
air to air for Blackburn, getting the juggle.
Oh, yeah, I think he wanted the instant overhead. It was a little too early.
That's right. Here we go for the back throw. What's the pressure going to be? Throw loops.
That was a sick cross-up, empty cross-up. I liked it. Catches him jumping with the knee press. Another throw.
That's right. You completely called it there. The throw is strong with Dictator.
Yeah. Dictator's strike throw is terrifying.
It was
terrifying.
not Tuesday.
Okay,
that's it. Gonna scissor out.
Slide skid in the corner.
Wow.
And grapplers. Closet
Kuwabara.
grapplers. Oh, that was it. If that ended in knee press properly, that would have dizzied. Side switch.
That
nice.
is going to be it. Fantastic stuff there for Kuwabara. We did see a very strong Fei Long usage there, but in the end switched over to Dictator. Being clutch, closed it out.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, those that was a very respectful match for as far as Dictator is concerned. Dictator, known for his touch of death combos. He can touch of death you from just about anything in his arsenal. And we saw that almost happen, right?
Yes.
We saw that almost happen. Missed the knee press cancel, but if that knee press cancel happened, that would have been game. Dizzy.
Absolutely. And that's what makes confirms so unbelievably important in this game, because of the amount of damage that comes through. And the game moves very, very quickly. So,
So in Super Turbo, for those of you who might not know, in Super Turbo, combos do not prorate. Every single hit of a combo does full damage.
Yes.
That's why 3-hit combos will do half your life.
That's right. No scaling here.
There's 0 damage scaling, so everything hurts like the devil. If you get a 4-hit combo, chances are you're dizzy. 4 or 5-hit combos are almost always a dizzy.
And that's really one thing too that we did see through Kuwabara and Blackburn was a lot of the super meter usage. They weren't afraid. As soon as they got it, they said, hey, I'm going to try to fish for this confirm, try to get that extra super meter going there.
Yeah, and with Dictator, it's even a little more unique too, because Dictator doesn't have a reversal. He doesn't have any invulnerable moves. So when you have super meter, you have a whole new option available to you, but you get to use it once. Right, you get to escape once when you have that. And so it's always an interesting push-pull to see how people want to use it. Let's see, up next, it looks like we have...
Team Chris.
Team Chris, okay.
Yeah, Team Chris traditionally playing Chun-Li. And we have his competitor here
Mr. Man.
playing Guile.
Looks
a little
like
bit
this
of
is
a button check. Mr. Man, yeah.
Yeah, and for those of you also who didn't see the Third Strike tournament, these are actually being run on arcade hardware.
Yes.
Through amazing super guns provided to us by Paradise Arcade.
Right. And they're made specifically for this EVO. For
exactly this purpose, right? Like tournament play, lots of setups. They're portable. They're rugged. They're such a, how should I say? They're such an envy item. Like I find myself wanting these so much. I have to hold myself back from just plunking down my credit card and buying one of these.
Yes.
They are, they're beautiful pieces of kit. And anybody else who's an arcade head out there knows how difficult it is to get stuff like this that still works. All right, we're jumping into it. Ooh, good Kikoken. This round start. Both being very respectful, sticking to the ground.
Yep, very projectile heavy start of the game here. Chun-Li trying to spinning bird kick her way out of the corner there.
That was unexpected, but it worked.
Already built super. And even if it's blocked, the chip damage is just absolutely amazing.
Pressuring with those standing medium punches. Lightning legs at just the right range. I find the forced guard range in this game is very, very long, right? Holding back will force you into guard animation from very long distances if your opponent is attacking. What that sets up is things like if you do lightning legs or hand slap at just the right range, kind of like there. Oh, that hit. That's the only reason they countered. You can set up these situations where if they press any button at all, they get hit by these rapid fire moves, and they're just locked there. It's really unfortunate, but...
And that's it. The trade is going to work for Chris's favor there. A very close second round. And we're going to see Team Chris with the first game on the board.
I feel like, you know, the Guile versus Chun matchup is quite difficult for Guile in a lot of ways. You would think that it's okay because they both have that really great low-medium kick, but Chun-Li's walk speed, I think, really puts her over the top against it.
Okay, a lot of trades once again there, and of course we're seeing Chun-Li coming out on top. She's considered one of the best characters in Super Turbo.
Oh man, and you see Team Chris blowing up those low pokes with lightning legs.
Yes. Okay, just out of range there of her super, but remember, chip does count.
Yep.
Okay, and the low forward is going to work for Team Chris.
Chip death is a thing in Super Turbo. You can absolutely checkmate people, so gotta be careful. Oh, good push away.
Want to catch the cooldown frames of that bazooka knee.
Again, Chun-Li's sweep, one of the most unique in this game.
Yes.
Actually kind of like low body invul in a way, and does hit low still. So it's a very loony move. It's a very strange normal. Spinning bird kick again to try and get over those low pokes. Oh, and the hit again, just can't make it through.
Trade once again on Guile's super there. Oh, I'm sorry, with Chun-Li's super there.
Nice.
Closes it out with the Kikoken.
I think that is 2 games to Team Chris right now, right?
Yep, that's 2 for Chris. And 0 for Mr. Man.
That's right.
There we go. All right.
All right, picking the hyper fighting color Guile.
So we're going to try to think what some of the changes are going to be for Mr. Man to try to close out on some of the damage here on Team Chris.
Yeah, he is struggling. You see he's way more fearful of pressing that low medium kick button because it got blown up by lightning legs so many times last game. But unfortunately, he needs it.
And, you know, also what I can try to see, it looks like he's getting a little bit, nice forward throw. He's getting a little bit outranged, and he's getting the constant trades with Chun-Li, but a very solid round there heading over to Mr. Man.
Yeah, that was a really good adjustment. You see he's throwing these like close to medium range booms now, which is really good. I think because Team Chris is getting really used to countering his pokes at that range, and so he's like, I'm not even going to play the poke game, I'm just going to throw you a boom.
Okay, Chun-Li, great low forward to lightning lace, closes it out with the super, and this means this is going to be game point here for Chris.
Team Chris. All right, Mr. Man, if you've got anything in you, now's the time. That standing medium punch, for those of you playing along at home, that is plus 12 on block. You heard me right, plus 12.
Okay, Team Chris being very patient there against Mr. Man.
Fires off that super.
Yeah, chip him out once again.
Take the damage.
Okay, a little bit of a difficult
Oh,
time
throw
here.
games? Oh, pushes him out again. The approach is going to be hard.
Nice anti-air with the roundhouse, and that is going to be it. Chun-Li, Team Chris is going to close it out over Mr. Man. You know, I really feel it was the range and the trades, in addition to Chris constantly, like you were saying, getting a lot of advantage with Chun-Li's sweeps. It's very, very strong gameplay, Chun-Li play here by Team Chris.
Because of that weird low body and vulnerability that her sweep has, you saw it, Kyle. Mr. Man would try and throw out that low medium kick, and the sweep would just sail over it and tag him. It's the looniest normal. It's like one of the strangest normals in the game.
Yeah, that's, you know, as we've been learning throughout the years, Chun-Li, extremely strong Street Fighter character. So Guile, Mr. Man really tried as the match was going on, adjusting, you know, his gameplay. He was playing a little bit more of the very heavy mid-range and zoning, but he was constantly getting trades and losing the trades against Chun-Li. So that's when we started to see more access of the bazooka knee and trying to get in a little bit more and trying to get some more jump-ins and, you know. Ooh, we're going to have... Oh, okay.
Yeah, and one thing you'll notice is he never landed a single flash kick.
No.
So
But
ground game, very strong.
we guys hope that you're enjoying these Super Turbo matches, and we're going to head on over and check out some ads. We'll be right back.
Yeah, check out our ad break. See ya.
Next year, we celebrate the players that made EVO the most storied tournament in fighting games.
It's gonna be enough. Oh, it is!
Watch the greatest that ever played inducted into the inaugural Hall of Fame. Plus, vote on awards for the best players in the game today.
Unbelievable!
And celebrate everyone in the community who makes fighting games something so special.
Oh my God!
The EVO Awards, live from Los Angeles in 2025.
So how would you describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it?
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
Hey gamers, does your room look like this? Tired of having no art on your walls? You need Displate. Made with high quality metal and customized finishes, with Displate, you can transform your room or office from lifeless walls into a stylish space. Check out the new texture finish. Flat is out. Come feel the difference of that sweet, subtle embossing. Say goodbye to hammers and nails with Displate's magnet lock technology. It never fails. It's as simple as snap and hang. Bang, bang, bang. Visit displate.com/EVO and order now. Use the discount code EVO at checkout.
Rated E to M.
PlayStation.
All right, we are back. We are dropped right into the middle of a match of Kusumondo versus Super Joe. And again, Kusumondo already with a game on the board. For those of you who don't know, the Honda DJ match in Super Turbo is like an 8-2 matchup in DJ's favor. It's really hard, and so the fact that Kusumondo is just manhandling him shows you the level of mastery. Oh, that doesn't juggle.
That's right,
Escapes
last bit of
with
super
Capcom.
there. A little bit of a trade on the headbutts, and Kusumondo
That's 2 for Kusumondo.
closes it out.
Oh, Super Joe is struggling, and it's tough. It's really tough against Kusumondo. He knows those ranges. He knows the confirms. A recipe for disaster.
Absolutely, Kusumondo, arguably the best Honda player in the world.
And you'll see he's perfectly fine chilling at full screen. He lets DJ approach, but now he's in that Hyakon range, Hyakon press range.
Okay, catches the startup of the slam there. Honda in stun, going for that forward throw, and we have a round over to DJ.
Super Joe putting some points on the board. Made some adjustments, which is great. Uses that neutral fierce to float over fireballs. Yeah, using that low medium punch, try and counter any pokes.
Yeah, trying to catch those startup frames. Kusumondo may be putting out there a little bit of trade with the sweep. Closing the gap with that headbutt.
He's going to back out again, perfectly happy to do that. Throws another slash. He's not going to jump, man. You want him to jump, he's not going to jump.
And that's it. Sumo Splash is going to catch DJ with the cross up. Here we go. Kusumondo sitting on game point.
You saw him razzing Super Joe a little bit. They both, and it trades with the up kicks. That's so tragic.
Okay, Kusumondo playing a very strong ground game right now.
Yeah, you see he's not jumping in. He uses the neutral jump just to dodge, but no air approach because he knows DJ has so many anti-airs on deck.
Okay, trying to get some more access there at the hands. DJ super closes the gap.
he chooses not to juggle and instead get full screen again. I think I respect that.
Nice jackknife.
anti-air. Let's
Fantastic. Awesome stuff there. Super Joe is
Joe
going to
with
get that game. That is going to be 2 Kusumondo, 1 Super Joe.
Joe with 1 point up. Kusumondo sticking with Honda. Japanese players never switch. You ever notice that? No matter how bad the matchup is, stay with the character.
Okay, very meaty jump in there for Kusumondo. Going for the Chio throw into stun, closes it out with the headbutt. That is going to be game point once again.
Kusumondo, nice little perfect there, real quick. He's adjusted to the timing of Super Joe. You saw those like sweeps and you saw those normals like countering his pokes. He's really adjusted to Super Joe's poke timing and is counter hitting everything. Causes it to whiff. Worst super in the game. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cross-up combo to Ochio once again, and that's going to close it out for Kusumondo. Moving further into this winner's bracket.
He makes it look easy, folks. He makes 8-2 matchups look
Yes.
easy.
You know, and that's the great thing, too. Kusumondo came in with his son, Gotti.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Flew in
His
from
son is in
Osaka.
bracket.
Fantastic stuff. Kusumondo also extremely good Street Fighter 6 Honda player. And Gotti playing Guilty Gear Strive. Everybody making it out of pools and very, very far in the tournament.
Yeah, you know, I think this is also his first EVO.
Yes.
And so coming out all the way to America and making it out of pools is quite an achievement for, you know, a relatively young kid.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Yes,
And you know what? This is just me being sentimental, but seeing like, you know, the parent and child
It
come out
is.
to like the EVO together, it's really, it's heartwarming.
Nice. It's good to
It's
see.
so good.
It's good to see. And we hope you guys are having a great time here with us on Funky P's channel. And this is EVO 2024. And of course, you know, there's so much to do here in this venue. It's just really amazing.
Yeah, right before I was due on commentary, I was looking at Artist Alley. There's so much cool stuff there.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
A lot of fantastic people, you know, using their creativity to make all kinds of awesome video game works. We have our main stage games, all of the competitions, the finals are going to be today on Sunday. The community area, the retro games, and the gaming companies all have these beautiful booths.
Yeah, they've gone all out here. So all of your favorite games, their producers, their companies are out here in full force.
Yes.
You get to see all their latest and greatest. You get to talk to their teams, like
Yes.
the development teams. It's great here.
It's
If you
really
love fighting
great.
games, this is the place to be.
You
for
get
sure.
to test the Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
Yeah.
You get to test Lydia over at Bandai Namco for Tekken.
Yep,
Yeah.
the new City of Wolves
Yes,
by
the new
SNK
City
is
of Wolves
out.
by SNK. Yeah,
Mark of the Wolves
fantastic.
was such an amazing game back in like 1999, and so to see the sequel finally come out like 24 years later is amazing.
It is, yeah. Everybody's been putting in a lot of really good work, and if you head to some of these offline events, you definitely get to experience it firsthand.
All
But
right,
here we
next.
go.
We have Silent Scope versus Roku Show. Silent Scope, Kami specialist. Widely considered one of the worst characters in this game. He makes Kami look good. And you can see he's already melted away most of Rokusho's life bar. Closes it out. Counter hit, low medium punch. Kami does have one thing going for her, and that is she does a crap ton of stun damage.
Yes. Nice cross up there. Tries to close it out with Cannon Spike.
You can see Rokusho just like up backing. He wants no part of that cross up.
Not at all.
Ah, misses the link though. Again.
Fantastic. Awesome reactions there for Silent Scope. Gets that anti-air with the Cannon Spike once again. First game over to Kami. And we have the battle of the blondes here.
Yeah, Silent Scope is just, he is so, how should I say, he's so locked in and ready on like reversal and anti-air reactions. Every time I try and sneak something by him, I get anti-air. Every
Yes.
time. He never misses. It's very disheartening. Oh, the hooligan!
That's right. Hooligan command grab there. Trying to go for the cross-up once again.
I think Rokusho missed a light flash kick. That's why he got Bazooka knee. Oh, no combo!
Oh.
Gotta confirm those.
You know, that's one thing also, Kami. Great range with her low forward there. You know, picking away at Guile.
Yeah, and low forward can cancel into her specials. So you can get knockdowns off of those. Yeah, checkmate.
That's going to do it. Closes it out with the super fantastic stuff. Silent Scope.
Silent Scope trying to change things up here, trying to change up the pace on the Roku, and that's what we were talking about.
Fantastic combo there, and closes it out. Very fast round there for Silent Scope, getting 2 games on the board.
Yep, 1 combo to Dizzy, 1 combo to finish. That's a round. That is absolutely a round. And this is why this is a one-touch game with a lot of characters.
Silent Scope really getting a lot of mileage around Guile's Sonic Booms, whether it's jumping over them, whether it's spinning knuckle through them.
There we go, again.
That is it, very strong. And we have, that was just 6 seconds in.
Yeah, and we saw the swag combo there. Low medium punch into low kick. Low medium kick, that's a link. That's a pretty tight link. Good light flash kick gets him out of there. Rokusho just trying to push him away any way he can. Working.
Yeah, the cannon spikes are really working in Cammy's favor there, and Silent Scope is going to close it out.
Silent Scope, convincing win there.
Very nice.
I will also say, as somebody who has personally had to play him a few times in tournament, it is terrifying.
Yes, yeah.
He doesn't miss his links. He doesn't miss his reactions.
Not at all.
And so when you make a mistake and he gets that cross up, or you don't block something, he'll dizzy you and you'll die.
And that's the thing. Silent Scope has been playing Cammy for so long. When you play a character for that long and you're a character specialist, it's almost ingrained in what you're doing. We were just saying his most instant and best move is accessing that cannon spike. We saw him utilizing it so much against Rokusho, and all of every jump in anti-aired with cannon spike, startups caught by the cannon spike, fantastic stuff. And then of course his combos into the spiral arrow, big damage.
And then you sprinkle in those hooligan throw mix-ups
Oh,
every
yeah,
now and again,
absolutely.
and you're just like Mr. Krabs at that point. You're just like, what is my world? What's happening to me?
Really, just like you were saying, it takes a very skilled player sometimes to take a character that isn't necessarily the greatest and really make them shine. So really shout-outs there to Silent Scope more than anything else.
Yeah,
so
making
very
Cammy
cool.
look good. Him and James Chen, just forever repping Cammy.
That's right. Very good there.
James Chen, if you're out there, I can't wait to hear your defense of ST Cammy again and why she is actually good.
So we're starting up our next match there, and we're having Jerry. And we know Jerry does a lot of very hard work in the arcade cab area there. So, shout outs to everybody that helps, create and move and maintenance these arcade cabs. It's a lot of hard work.
I mean, you got to realize that this hardware right now is A, out of production. They're not making any new stuff.
Right.
And B, way far beyond its spec lifespan.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Like everything that's made in our world has a specified or expected lifespan, and all this arcade hardware, everything that runs it is so far beyond its expected lifespan that it is being kept alive by very skilled people. It's the only way to keep them alive.
All right, so we're going to have Dhalsim versus Honda here. Champ
Champi
D.
versus D-Owls. Yep. I have played D-Owls before. His Dhalsim his range management is impeccable. You can see that. All the normals. But he trades with that headbutt, so that lets him close in. Sweeps him out. Okay.
Okay.
I think he missed the spear.
A little bit of a trade
Full
with the
screen
Yoga
again.
Fire. Everybody taking it down in neutral, catches the cooldown frames of that headbutt.
Yep.
Okay, Flame just out of range there. And D-Owls, knowing that he does have, obviously the win, doesn't feel the need to get in on Honda.
Win condition is being at full screen for D-Owls. So
right.
he is absolutely fine being there. Right, and then again, you see he can push him out all over again. That Yoga Fire, or that Yoga Flame was just a little too early. Misses a spear, could have countered that headbutt. Here we go.
Yoga Noogies.
Yep. Is he going to approach or no? He's going to push out. There we go. And again, Diallo's right where he wants to be, full screen.
Right. Yoga Drill grabbing some access there for aggressive play here for Dhalsim. And we have Honda on the magic pixel once again. Fantastic stuff with the air-to-air.
Do you think Champ D wanted an Oicho throw off of that jump in? I kind of feel like he did.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit of execution error. But, yeah, I mean, you know, we're trying to see. Champ D looks like he's trying to very patiently work his way into D Owls. But the wall of fire and limbs is just a lot for him.
Yeah, you know, the Dhalsim really being the zoning specialist. You see those fires give him plenty of time to follow it up with buttons and normal moves to counter.
Looks like he was trying to go for the sumo splash at that point there, got caught in the air.
Oh,
Okay.
good super. He's going to try and push out again. But Champ D trying to get in. There we go.
We're still on one. Okay, so we are in our second round here. Yoga Drill.
Oh, tries for the up flame, I think. And gets headbutted for it.
Okay, a little bit of a trade with that headbutt there with the fire.
So, yeah, one of the weird things about this, yes, Dhalsim is definitely at an advantage when he's full screen. But if Honda can get trades with those full screen pokes, it works out in his favor. Because look at that damage differential, right? Every trade hurts so bad for
That's
Dhalsim.
right. Honda could really put out the damage there. And that's one thing, D Owls, you know, I'm sure does not want to get stuck in the corner again.
Diallo is making that approach. I feel like, oh, good super!
Fantastic
Catches
stuff
him.
there. A little bit of teleport, trying to be a little elusive. Yoga Torch closes it out for D Owls. That is 2 D Owls and 0 Champ D as of now.
Champ D, looking for an adjustment. Really trying to make that adjustment against Diallo's. It's not working.
Okay, Sumo Splash to start things off there. No, it looks like you were going for the air Yoga Torch at that point.
I think so. I think he was expecting another air Hyakan press, right? Another sumo splash. Oh, you can't eat too many of those.
That's right, not at all. And closes it out with the torch. This is going to be game point here for D Owls. Yeah, catching all those startup frames of Honda just really worked for D Owls' favor.
He wanted to hit that meaty. Oh, here we go. Chance. It just gets thrown. Oh, no. All right, is he going to approach or back off?
Okay, looks like we were starting up a headbutt there also. Okay, right over that Yoga Fire.
Good teleport to
Blocks the flame. Here we go.
Oh, he's
Honda
applying pressure.
working his way out slowly. Being very patient with the Yoga
Screen,
Fire.
screen again. Oh, he wanted that to combo. That would have been sick.
Honda having the life lead right now, playing very patiently once again. 35 seconds left on the clock.
Sails over his head with that.
Ooh,
spear.
and the trade works for Champ D's favor.
Yeah, again, look at that damage differential.
Yeah.
Oh,
A neutral jump to hands.
Champ D keeping it close. Keeping the infighting.
Yeah, you can see Champ D really trying to catch some of those missed inputs with the Yoga Flames.
Nice.
Catches the teleport there. A little bit of a mix-up. Okay,
Diallo
Yoga
gets
throw.
aggressive. Good Oicho counter. Calls the super out. Back at full screen again.
Oh, okay.
I think he tried to super.
Fireball makes contact. Okay, very dangerous spot here for Champ D to be in with chip damage in Street Fighter 2. Trade against the headbutt
But
works
not enough.
for D Owls.
That trade.
Awesome stuff there.
Yeah, that was a real nail biter at the end.
And one thing that we really did see between that match with Dhalsim and Honda was Dhalsim constantly trying to keep himself at the right distance and pace to control the screen and the game.
Yeah, and you know, and strangely enough, right? If you're trying to keep distance and keep full screen, that requires you to be offensive sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes you have to push in order to give yourself enough space behind to retreat.
Yes,
Right?
right.
So you would see Diallo kind of dart in, get some normals, get some pushback, and then retreat into that space that he made for himself behind. And
Yes.
you'd see that over and over, which is kind of one of the unsettling things about zoners, right? Because sometimes they're in your face.
Right, exactly. And that's one thing for sure, too. Dhalsim may have a floaty jump, he may have a slow walk speed, but it's the surprise teleports, even when he's, looks like he's in front of you, next thing you know, he's behind you. Or a close yoga drill. And we did see Dhalsim at one point get pushed into the corner and get manhandled
Right.
by Honda. So that's one area where, like you just said, Myung, that you don't want to get caught and then you can't back up and you're stuck in the corner, you just die.
Yeah. It's certain ranges can put you at a big disadvantage depending on the character match you're in. All right, looks like this is button check. But as we're doing button check, just pay attention to the kind of damage we're seeing here. 4-hit combo, dizzy.
Right.
And then, Sagat as well, a high damage character in this game. I think JM Crofts recently put out a video about how Sagat has been good in every Street Fighter.
Oh,
There's never been a bad Sagat.
That's true. That's true. Well, he is the original Street Fighter boss.
He is? Street Fighter 1.
Street Fighter 1.
All right, we've got Blackburn versus Rokusho, Sagat versus Guile. This is such a tough match for Guile. You see the speed of those tiger shots. And Rokusho needs to have a leap. Yeah, there you go. Go out on a leap of faith to try and get over those. Otherwise, he just gets pinned down.
I'm trying to get the meaty jump in there.
Yeah. And because Sagat's like a slinky. When he's crouching or when he's doing those low tigers, he gets so low.
Yes. And the hitbox.
Yep.
Here we go.
One of the lowest crouching characters in the game. It's so strange.
Who would have thought? Yeah, he's the tallest too. That's
right.
wild.
Tallest and shortest.
Okay, a little bit of patient play here. Neutral play in the center of the screen. Fun catch those startup frames with the tiger upper.
Yep. You jump one tiger shot, you'll just land on another one. Good uppercut.
Yeah. Trade, trade with the roundhouse there. Closes it out with a tiger shot. Fantastic stuff for Blackburn. We were just saying zoners creating a wall of tiger uppers, tiger knees, and tiger shots.
Tiger shot. Tiger shot is the money maker for this character. You can tiger shots, even if you block them all, you'll find yourself just missing 20% of your health after just blocking a few of them. It's very disheartening. And you can see he's outpacing Ryu's fireballs.
Yes.
That's how fast they are. Oh, almost dizzy.
Okay, a little bit of a miss for everyone there with the Tatsu and the tiger upper.
Oh, he missed that. I think he wanted super.
Okay, Ryu closing the gap right now. Sagat in the corner going for the back throw. And
Yo.
two. Okay, that's
Tried
it.
to get too cheeky with that third one.
I think it could have even have been the chip damage. Closes it out there with the tiger upper. Round over to Sagat.
So I think picking Ryu is interesting because Ryu gets to Tatsu over low tigers, which is really a strong choice. Because not only does it help him avoid tiger shots, but it builds him meter. It builds him a ton of meter.
Okay, trying to Tatsu. Oh, that's it. Tatsu cross up there. And the second time he tried to do that, it did work over in Blackburn's favor. So that is Blackburn 2, Rokusho 0.
Yeah, I think Rokusho is not super familiar with how to control the air Tatsus quite right. You really want to get it, you want to start it while you're falling in your trajectory. That's how you get the cross-up hits. But yeah, hopefully he can adjust that timing so he can get those air Tatsu mix-ups. But again, look at his meter already.
Right.
Tatsu builds you so much meter.
Great stuff with the sweep there. Combo to the fireball. Nice air Tatsu. Okay, that's it. Super Hadouken closes it out for Rokusho.
And I think that tiger uppercut you saw that, or the tiger shot that you saw come out was a missed input. I think he wanted tiger uppercut.
I believe it.
Full screen zoning
those
again.
Slow tiger shots, man, they're fast.
Really fast. They're unfair. And the slow tiger shot is also really slow. Pinned down.
Fantastic stuff. That means this is game point here for Blackburn.
Blackburn just needs one more. Oh, good wait. Waited for that, jumped in.
Okay, going for the sweep. What's the mix-up going to be on that hard knockdown?
Ryu is inside Tiger Shot range, like he's inside the effective range. This is where he wants to be. Wants to infight Osagat. Osagat's waiting for jump-ins though.
Getting a lot of mileage with that jump fierce.
No!
Oh, just out of range and a Shoryuken. And Blackburn closes it out.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff there.
Yeah, I think that was actually a missed super input. I think he wanted Shinko Hadouken there to get the chip damage, but heartbreaker missed input.
Very close. Very, very close games there. You know, a very good pick between Guile to Ryu for Rokusho. But Blackburn with Osagat, very strong ground play with the projectiles trying to lock Ryu down. We did see Rokusho trying to switch it up with the air tattoos and trying to counter with some of these Shoryukens. But I think the real winner in that matchup was the fact that the cooldown on those Tiger Shots is unbelievably fast.
Yeah. The recovery is unfairly quick on, on Osagat's Tiger Shots.
As soon as he tried to get the jump in, there was a Tiger Upper.
Yeah, this Tiger Upper, standing fierce. You saw a couple of times jumping roundhouse air to air, which is another anti-air. Just so many anti-air options if you dare jump one of those Tiger Shots.
Yes.
If you have the gall to do so. All right, next up, I think, is a match between Silent Scope and Caliscrub. They are all already into it. Caliscrub using Ken. All right.
A little bit of trade with the roundhouse there against
Good
Kimmy.
jab uppercut.
That's right. Got to catch that spiral arrow.
Yeah, you know, Ken's jab uppercut really... Oh, that was so sick. Did you see
that was elusive. Unbelievable
yeah,
stuff.
The cross-under mix-up.
Yeah.
That is that's some NKI combo video stuff right there. Get that on the highlights reel.
That's right.
There's
That's what makes Silent Scope such a character specialist. He's one of the best camis in the world.
Yeah, he knows. He knows all the weird, like, messed up stuff you can do with her. It's
okay, cross-up combo there.
Oh, knee
Taps
bash.
the forward throw.
Good, respectful pressure just to get out.
That's right, catching those cooldown frames that missed Shoryuken. Oh, once again, man, that low forward really working Kami's favor.
Yep.
Going for the back throw. Silence to go. Gets that first game.
Yeah, and you saw that conditioning happen there, right? Like, Caliscrub was trying to fish pokes with the jab uppercut. He got countered twice for doing that. And then once he got fearful of that, that's when Silent Scope moves in with the hooligan, right? So Silent Scope really well versed in conditioning his opponents.
Yes. Once you start conditioning someone like that, then that's when you can start baiting things out. And some of those Shoryukens were being baited just right there.
Again, Caliscrub being like, I need to stop these low forwards. And Silent Scope being like, that's exactly when I'm not going to do one.
You know, that's the funny thing, too. Not just, I need to stop these low forwards, but I'm a Ken. I want a Shoryuken all the time.
Yeah, exactly. My answer to everything is to Shoryuken.
That's right. Great round there for Silent Scope.
Closes it out really convincingly. Oh! One of those DPs finally lands. Bet that felt really good for Caliscrub. Again.
Hooligan, here we go. What's the mix-up
Cross-up.
going to be the cross-up combo?
No dizzy? Ah, that's enough.
That's it.
Low medium punch into super. Let's give him the flash, Silent Scope. Give him the flash.
All right, here we go. Right back into the action there with Ken. Another battle of the blondes on the screen.
It's 2-0 for Silent Scope. He is really showing us what this character can do. Oh, he tries another sneaky cross under. All right, respectful zoning here.
Okay, a little bit of trade with the jump in fierce once again with the roundhouse.
Hits him with that jumping roundhouse to counter the fireball. Perfect distance. Perfect distance. Waiting for it.
And the amazing thing too is we're seeing Silent Scope. He isn't necessarily using the buttons that Cami has that's right up in your face. He's using her more mid-range, longer ranging normals there. Fantastic anti-air.
Yep. And off that anti-air again, he again tries the cross under mix up.
Spike.
Can spike.
Oh my. A little bit trade with the Shoryuken once again. And the Tatsu cross-up does not work. Silent
Standing
Scope
strong.
closes it out. Yeah.
Standing strong will absolutely tag anything out of the air or trade with it, which is almost even more terrifying because if she trades, she recovers faster.
Yes.
A lot of times, depending on how high it hits, and they get bounced in the air, which is how he gets those sick cross under mix-ups.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so cool. For sure. Yeah, so amazing match again, and we are going to go to some ads. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah. The avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
You make it fresh every day.
Yes, every day. The Chipotle way is we make it fresh every day.
Sounds delicious.
Dude, why'd you put your new rig in the basement?
Didn't you hear? Bill's a good gillionaire now.
Basically, my new connection is so strong I can game anywhere. Check it out. We've got gamer rocker, gamer floaty, gamer couch.
Whoa.
It's got wheels.
Gamer bench, gamer throne, and gamer mower.
What's that?
It's hard to game while walking downstairs.
I get it.
That's smart.
Live like a gagillionaire with low latency everywhere. AT&T Fiber with All-Fi.
Do you want okay FGC merchandise by okay FGC artists? Well, you're in the wrong ad if so, cause here at 10-0, all we got's the best FGC merchandise by the best FGC artists. Just look at all this great merch. You can make this your whole wardrobe. I should know. I have. Our 10-0 merch booth will be open all 3 days at EVO2024. If you're not here in person, visit us online at merch.10-0.gg. Stuff this cool won't be around for long.
The greatest anime fight of all time.
Why would you ask me such a hard question?
I'll do Aizen and Ichigo.
Ken versus Raud to the North Star.
Drumroll, Gaara versus Rock Lee, Naruto. Don't turn your head, I saw what you just did there.
Here's the deal.
Excited.
Oh, yes.
Hello, everybody, and we are back. I am Myung. This is Kate. And we are up with our next match. This is Kusumondo versus Zippy.
That is it. And we are working our way through this Super Turbo bracket. This is the winner's side here going into that quarters-finals. Oh my goodness, caught the cooldown frames of that Hadouken on the ground there.
Again, Honda versus Ryu, another traditionally very difficult matchup. But again, you see Kusumondo already having Zippy on the ropes, already putting him down a point. Kusumondo just knows the ranges, knows people's tendencies. Yeah, it's so tough too. But you see Ryu, good standing jab check
That's
for
right.
hands.
Yeah, jab checked on those hands. Going for the sumo splash, mix up there, cross up with the medium kick.
Yeah, and you saw that weight there. He was like, do your uppercut. I want you to do your uppercut right there.
He said, I'm going to catch that uppercut with my sweep.
Yep.
Get the round there.
I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to tag you. He just knows.
Awesome stuff. And that game is going to head on over to Kusumondo.
Yeah, that wasn't even like, what, 40 real-time seconds?
Yeah.
That's already a game in the bag.
That's that sumo power here. The sumo spirit is alive and
damage output.
Okay, that's it. Condition that fierce uppercut.
Yep. I mean, Zippy is basically just trying anything to stop the approach of Kusumondo because, I mean, this is what happens.
That's it. Forward throw mix up there.
Yep. Yeah. Really hard. It was tough because, right, the last round, he was using Hyakan press over and over to cross him up. And so I think Zippy was like, okay, time for some dragon punches, make him respect that option. But now, Kusumondo just stays cemented to the ground.
Yes. Okay, Ryu in the corner there, getting some projectiles, trying to create a little bit of distance between he and Honda right now.
All right, gets him pressed out.
Nice jump over the Hadouken.
Oh, look at that distancing. It's so clean. Every time Zippy thinks he can throw a fireball, every time he thinks he can press a button.
That's right.
Kusumondo is there with a button that beats it.
Yes, he is all over him right now.
Oh, Kusumondo switching up.
Ooh, very nice.
This guy, he really wants that stick out of his lap a little bit higher.
Yes.
Just like it is in cabs. I don't know, did you catch Hayao yesterday during third strike?
Yes.
Hayao also choosing to do a similar thing, just change up the height of that stick. These old school arcade players are used to a very specific height and feel.
Yes.
And so asking them to use stick like this is very strange for them.
Trying to get some mileage out of that super slam there. Tatsu in the air.
Cross up Hyakan again.
Okay,
good
catching
DP.
the cooldown frames of that slam.
Yep, let's see if Zippy can keep this distance, keep this control.
Okay, nice jump forward there.
Yep, he tried to sweep to counter that jump in.
Oh,
too far.
That's right. Ochio mix up. Fantastic stuff there, Kusumondo.
And this is game point. Kusumondo.
Oh, he said, my 100 hands is going to squash that Tatsu.
Again, Hyakan.
Oh my. Going for that forward throw, closes it out with a perfect.
So quick. So quick. 20 in-game seconds, less than 20 in-game seconds. Just passes by you like lightning.
It does, absolutely. You know, and just like we were saying about Silent Scope, character specialists. We have here a character specialist hailing from Osaka area, and the arcade scene so incredibly strong in Japan there, and playing Honda since '92. Since the very beginning.
Since the very, very beginning.
Knows every single in and out, plus and minus of his character. So we're extremely, extremely fortunate to have him and his son Gotti here at EVO 2024.
Yep, and you don't even see him hesitate to make decisions.
Right.
Right. Like he doesn't need to make decisions anymore. It's just what he does. Right. Like it's like muscle memory for him. And it's really awe-inspiring to see that, in my opinion, right? Like, when you know a game so well, it's no longer intentional to make decisions. They just flow out of you.
Right,
like
exactly.
breathing.
Isn't that amazing
Yeah,
how
yeah.
that happens? I think it's very cool. It's very cool.
It's the way you don't like have to decide to sneeze, right? You just do it. He just does the Honda things.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Silent Scope versus Enforcer. If whoever comes out of this will go on to top 6. So we are already that far into the bracket. Super Turbo does go that fast.
Very quickly, yes. A little bit of button check
Button
here.
checking here.
Button checks in greens.
Yeah, the wonderful lime green outfits for both of them.
Now, our retro tournament and Third Strike are being held on these contained arcade cab units provided by Paradise Arcades.
Yeah, these are these are the latest version of these super guns. Paradise Arcade has been prototyping something like this for a few years with like plywood, but these are now professional, like steel encased, machined enclosures for these super guns that are absolutely beautiful. They're selling them at their booth, so for anybody who might be here or might be in the area, come check them out, see if you want to nab one.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
I know I want to. Ooh, an Enforcer taking that game down.
Great stuff there with the back throw against Cammy and Enforcer.
Yeah, this is also a traditionally difficult matchup for Cammy versus Ryu. Those fat fireballs from Ryu can be really difficult to get around, but Silent Scope showing that where there is a will, there's a way.
Right.
Gets around it. Oh, that was a little too late.
That's right.
If he landed that jump in, that would have been dizzy and then death.
Okay, Ryu really keeping up the pressure here. Nice throw break for Silent Scope. That's it, jumping with the medium kick into the hooligan.
Oh, catches that jump again. Yeah, there we go. Enforcer wants to push him out.
That's right. A little bit of breathing room here for Ryu. once again. Wants to keep Cammy further away, going for that forward throw into the break.
Oh, and it was just in range too.
Super. Spiral arrow is going to close it out in favor of Silent Scope. First game over to Cammy.
Do you think Silent Scope knew that his super would get through that fireball? Do you think he calculated
I think so,
that? Okay.
because he was trying to time it earlier against
good reversal. Good
Roku
jump
show with
Yep.
Guile. Yeah. Oh, nice
Oh,
throw
wake up
here
throw from Enforcer.
Fantastic.
Good awareness.
You know, and that's the crazy thing too. This is super turbo. Throws do insane amount of damage in this game.
Yep, and even if you tech a throw, you still take damage.
Right.
So, oh, the cross under again.
Wow, fantastic. You know, elusiveness of Cammy. Unbelievable stuff.
Sneaky stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, good crossover defense. Close fierce from Ryu.
Okay, hard knockdown, mix up. Resets the neutral of the game. Okay, strong jump in there. Cannon spikes that Tatsu.
Yep. Oh, caught him swinging.
That's right.
He almost has that super on deck. He really wants it.
Okay,
Checkmate.
That's right. Hopes to chip out Enforcer. He was ready to go, but his life was just a little too low. Awesome stuff there. Silent Scope up to
2-0.
I feel in that game, Enforcer was doing a lot better holding his own.
Enforcer's old Ryu. You know, last Evo, Enforcer's old Ryu is what knocked me out of tournament. It double jeopardied me.
Oh!
Yeah, and it's fearsome. Look at how much faster that Hadouken recovery is.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Really able to counter Cammy at this point.
Oh, and the
Ooh,
damage
nice anti-air with the roundhouse.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Catches Cammy at the jump down on the Hadouken
Got
there.
him to sit on that fireball.
Yeah, sitting on the fireball.
Oh, good hooligan.
That's it, hooligan.
Sneaky.
Switch things up a little bit there. Ryu locking Cammy down in the corner right now.
Yeah, and look at that recovery speed. Plenty of time to block.
Play. Back throw, Cammy back in the corner once again. Ryu really keeping that neutral range alive between the two of them.
Yep.
Ooh, got the stun.
He is keeping the range where the person on the receiving end needs to commit to a jump to get over the fireball in time, right? And so sometimes Enforcer will just wait, right? He'll just sit there and he'll throw fireball, or sometimes he'll just sit there and wait and like trying to make you blink first.
Yes.
Right? If you blink first and you're in the air.
It's like a stare off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Oryu is fast enough that he can react to stuff. Oh, he wanted the DP, but it gets stuffed. Oh, can't spike miss. Yo, are we going to see it?
Oh, that's it. Baits out the cannon spike,
yep,
but
that was a good safe
no
jump.
confirm.
I thought he was going to go for another cross-up air Tatsu. Oh, catches it that time.
Yeah, Tatsu there. Ooh, throw. No cross-up for you. Ooh, ground Hadouken.
Enforcer, that is so clean. So, another fun fact.
Yes.
Oryu, if he air Tatsu if he does air Tatsu to cross you up on your wake up,
yes,
there's a 50% chance it's unblockable.
Wow.
Yeah, half of the time you just cannot block, and you'll just get hard knockdown again, and he'll try again, and you'll coin flip again, whether or not it's unblockable. So that's pretty tough. He tried it again there. You'll see.
Wow.
He'll try for those wake up cross up Tatsus for the unblockable.
Oh, the sweep closes it out here. With that sweep, Enforcer ties it up 2 each. Unbelievable stuff.
And you saw Enforcer wait for that jump in, right? He waited for the jump in, closed in half a step, and then just swept as an anti-air. Another thing about this game, there's no trip guard, which means if you are jumping in, any low will hit you automatically 100% of the time.
Wow.
Most other games, if you jump in and they're throwing out a low, you can block it. You have sort of like a grace period built into the system, but not super turbo. There's no trip guard in this game.
Oh, blocks out the uppercut there. That's great conditioning for Silent Scope.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Access is super. And this does mean it is game point here for Silent Scope.
For Silent Scope, he just needs one more. Thinking Enforcer. Oh, spin knuckle through that.
That's right.
Great adjustment.
Fantastic timing there, and gets the uppercut in the end.
That jump and throw mix-up is really powerful, especially with old Ryu.
Nice
too
anti-air
late.
at the can spike once again. And the forward throw.
Also, old characters unable to tech throws.
Okay, strong jump in, but gets the back throw.
Enforcer so on point with those throws, those counter throws.
Cammy, she's going to get chipped out in the corner. That means that it is match point for both
Both of them,
competitors.
they're so close. And Enforcer throwing plasma point blank, no fear. Oh, he wanted that throw. He wanted it.
Yes. Okay, Cammy right now trying to get the jump in, the anti-air there. Keeping pressure up, going for the forward throw. Oh, and the hooligan mixed
hooligan
up.
catches Tatsu. I did not know about that interaction. Tries to just
Okay,
chip.
accesses the super there. Tries to catch cooldown frames off the Hadouken, but that is it. The neutral, fierce jump. Unbelievable.
So that jump back roundhouse from Oryu, this is one of those like hidden frame data things, but it's actually the hitbox is different between Oryu and new Ryu. The jumping roundhouse has a gigantic hitbox for S-Ryu, or for Oryu, I guess I should say. So it is secretly the anti-air. It has a way larger hitbox. So I think that's what the Enforcer was choosing.
Yes.
He called out that if he jumped back, Silent Scope would probably want to anti-air or would want to air-to-air. So all he needed to do was throw out that air roundhouse to trade and win. That would be all he needed.
Fantastic stuff there. You know, and one thing you really have to say, Silent Scope was really, you know, trying to fish for a confirm. And he was, at some points, putting himself into danger, trying to do it. And Enforcer being so calm was just locking Cammy out there. So fantastic stuff. Takes it down to the wire for both competitors, and Enforcer makes his way.
Here, is this Kusumondo versus D Owls?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that's a match that should be happening.
Yep. Good catch. Good catch. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I think this is casual.
Oh.
I think this might be a casual match.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah,
very
I think
good.
we are currently tournament locked. Mr. Choi has just made his arrival here on the ST scene.
Very good.
We're not as young as we used to be, John.
We're enjoying ourselves here at EVO 2024 in Las Vegas. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm Cujo K.
I'm Myung. Nice of you to join us today for this, in my opinion, the best Street Fighter.
Yeah.
We still play Super Turbo. The old ones are the best ones still.
Now these are going to be
this is
some.
the winner's semi-final match?
No, because D Owls. Oh no, they updated the bracket. They updated the bracket. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're going straight here to, you know, a strong grappler over against a zoner.
Yep. This is a really good match, typically speaking, for Dhalsim. But again, the trades matter. The trades really matter. Every bit of HP is precious for Dhalsim.
Okay, here we go. Geo throw. What's the mix-up going to be after that?
Shotgun.
Yep.
Again, hey, good counter to that.
Headbutt closes it out. He says, hey, your normals, forget it.
Well,
Here's on to headbutt.
You know, and at that range, too, he knew that it would trade, right?
Right.
Any normal that Dhalsim threw out would not make it in time to not trade.
You know, and that's the key, too. You're not afraid to do trades when you have that much of a life lead.
Yep.
He had about 80% there, feeling very confident. Dhalsim in the corner. But here we go. Everybody down to about the same amount of life right now. Dhalsim sitting on a super and Honda at this point.
Oh,
Magic Pixel left.
Jumps. Oh, just cuts him with the tail end.
Yeah, tail end of that torch there. A little bit neutral play, 100 hands.
Again.
Trade with the fire once again.
Again,
Honda.
that proximity block I was telling you about earlier,
Yes.
where you're just locked in place against like a 100 hand slap or something like that, right there. And if you dare press a button, you just get hit. Your startup gets hit.
Good game there for D Owls, but closes it out against Kusumondo. Is going to get that point on the board. closing the gap there with that hands moving forward.
Wait, I think that was one to Kusumondo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so again, Kusumondo putting that pressure onto D-Owls, getting him bleeding. Yoga Inferno again. Oh, and the pokes gets that sweep.
Yes. No, it's okay.
All right, Honda up a point.
Oh, good trades there once
trades
again.
with the headbutt for the knockdown and pushes him into the corner. Already corner push,
That's
teleports out, and you see Kusumondo just swinging with those normals at that range.
That's right.
Daring D-Owls.
D-Owls really trying to reset the neutral here. Kusumondo getting caught on the tail end of that torch. Once again, anti-air with the torch.
What an up flame.
Fantastic predictions here for D-Owls. Gonna get caught on the tail end of that yoga dive.
All right,
Yoga
mix up.
spear.
Oh, good super.
That's right.
That was a universe-breaking super right there.
Catching those startup frames with that super D-Owls.
Dhalsim, one of the few characters in this game whose super is not a true reversal. Some of the characters in this game, their super startups are, I should say, their supers cannot start up on frame 1. Oh, and the super combo to end it.
That's right. Kusumondo said, I'm going to end this with some flashiness. Let's go. And Kusumondo is up to D-Owls playing a very solid game, but he does not have the game on the board.
Yeah. You know, and maybe we will see this later, but Honda Super actually kind of doesn't work in this game. It's kind of buggy. It sort of doesn't work, and maybe we'll see it later. But yeah, just bear that in mind. Keep that in mind. We'll see it from Kusumondo later, I'm sure. But yeah, Super, not that great. Yoga, Noogie. Shotguns through it.
Gonna catch you with the sumo slams here into forward throw. Cross-up combo to the headbutt.
Cross up into super. By the way, just so you know how swag that is, his super is a charge super.
Ooh.
So he crossed up with the charge partition, basically.
That's crazy.
It's pretty nuts.
Fantastic work there. We may be
working on a perfect.
That's right. We're with the perfect here, and he does.
That
headbutt
crouch
once
jab
again.
check. That crouch jab check was so picture perfect. He knew D-Owls wanted to swing and just had the hand out there. Like,
awesome.
He knew what D-Owls wanted to do before D-Owls knew what D-Owls wanted to do. And that's the old school skill there.
That's right. That's a crazy premonition there. Awesome stuff for Kusumondo. And that was a winner semis for that pool. So he is going to be moving further. We will see D-Owls going into the losers bracket at this point.
Yep. Our losers round 3, it looks like, is ready to go with a little bit of losers round 4. Half of that ready as well. So our next match is going to be Zippy versus Team Chris.
Zippy versus Team Chris. Now, we did see Team Chris, you know, he traditionally uses Chun-Li. And Zippy, we just saw earlier using Ryu. We saw Zippy against Kusumondo.
The struggle. But again, yeah, you know, talking about like sort of that conditioning and sort of that premonition. I don't know about you if you get this when you play, but when I play like especially John Choi, right? Like I feel like against these really skilled older players, that it's a weird feeling, but it almost feels like they're making you do things.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, it almost feels like they're reaching into your brain and making you press certain buttons.
Right. Absolutely.
And I know it's just like, you know, it's because they have like level 18 Yomi and conditioning, but it's just this unsettling feeling of like pressing a button and they perfectly counter it, and you think to yourself, wait, I didn't want to do that, but you did, right? I don't know. It's a really unsettling feeling that can happen sometimes, and it just shows when it shows up when you're facing somebody that seasoned.
Absolutely, yes, because it's really not just that you are playing against the person or the character. At this point, you're playing against someone that knows the engine of the game so well that they're using that character to the best that the engine needs that character to play.
Yeah, right. Like they just They just know, right?
Yes.
Like the easiest way to say it is they just know. All right, looks like Team Chris and Zippy just finished their button check. All right, the Chun versus Shoto matchup, honestly, I kind of like it. It is, I think most people say it's in Chun's favor, but I think it is oddly, strangely, like, competitive in certain aspects. Especially with the fat fireballs that Ryu gets, can really put quite a bit of pressure on Chun. And Chun with the extra high jumps like that.
Yes.
Makes her a really easy target for anti-air.
And, you know, that and her long limbs. And we're already seeing Zippy being pushed into the corner there. Now, both characters roughly the same amount of life, but Ryu fighting his way out of the corner there, holding his own.
And you can see, rising. Oh,
man,
good
great
super.
confirm into the super there.
I think he wanted to follow up with a solar plexus punch to close distance, but it looks like he missed it.
Nice anti-air with
DP.
the Shoryuken. Fantastic stuff there for Zippy.
And you saw a few of those neck breakers from Team Chris. Those are many times used by Chun-Li to get around fireballs without having a super floaty jump, because it gets you on the ground faster.
Right.
So it's a safer way of evading those fireballs. Or you can just jump in, just call them out. That's fine.
Yeah, try to get the meaty jump in there, confirm into the super, but just drop the super there a little bit.
It's really tough to combo into that super, I will say. Gutsy of them to try. But nice. Zippy calls it out.
Nice stuff there. Closes it out with the sweep.
Gets
Awesome
swept.
stuff there. Strong win of a round for Team Chris.
You could see Zippy try to build that super towards the end. He really wanted that Shinko Hadouken on deck. Because the game really changes once Ryu has that super built up.
Yes.
The Shinko Hadouken, one of the best supers in this game, in my opinion. Completely safe on block, full body invul on startup. It's really, really good. And so the game changes once he has super.
Goodness. Okay, Team Chris
this
trying to find
range.
a safe way out of that corner there.
Look at the torture chamber he has Team Chris in.
Closes it out with that forward throw.
Yeah. That particular range is so tough for Chun-Li. The best she can hope for is to like neutral jump, dodge a fireball, then walk in a little bit and try and trade with the next fireball.
Yes.
But if Ryu throws a red fireball, it'll score knockdown, and she's right back to where she started. So it's just tough. It's so tough to get out of that. Ooh, good trade below forward with the sweep.
We're seeing a lot of some of the tactics Team Chris was doing against Mr. Man too, really utilizing a lot of Chun-Li's sweeps. Okay, nice neck breaker on the jump in.
I think that heel stomp was trying to call out either a dragon punch or a low counter to the jump in. Heel stomp, really good for anything below you. It'll trade with an astounding number of things.
There we go, nice confirm there, 2-hit combo for Chris. Oh, just out of range.
Saw that neck breaker dodge the fireball again. So cool. Oh, look at that.
Okay, lightning legs.
Oh, the fireball disappears just in time.
Okay, blocks the super there.
Oh, wanted the throw. Too far, though.
Air to ear with the jumping fierce. Anti-air the Shoryukens.
Good weight on Zippy's part.
Nice
that was
anti-air
Jeff
once
DP.
again. My goodness.
And now super for Chip.
Oh my goodness, we have 24 seconds left on the clock here. Fireball game on the ground. Tatsu. Oh my goodness. Nice mix up there. Closes it out with the forward throw. Team Chris is up to a very close game between Chris and Zippy. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Zippy going for that air Tatsu to maybe try and build some distance. But yeah, it didn't work out for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Zippy was in control, but that jump in so strong there for Chris, closes it out. So we're having a great projectile start to the beginning of this next game.
Oh, he wanted a DP there. That crouch fierce was 100% a dragon punch that he wanted.
Yeah, a little bit of execution errors.
Oh, he catches.
Catches it with
Zippy
the super.
poking.
Yeah. Super closes it out in Team Chris's favor. We are sitting on match point here.
Wait, is this match point?
No, it's
game point, I think, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Both players
Yes.
respectfully trying to poke each other. Zippy trying to call out with the DP. Oh,
Great
3
jumping
hits.
fierce.
No.
Jump in.
Team Chris showing a lot of respect on Zippy's wake up. He knows that Zippy has those dragon punches on point, so it's going to be really respectful.
Okay, Team Chris trying to close up that gap once again.
Both of them with super. Both of them really dangerous.
Nice anti-air, and 13 seconds on the clock. Chris closes it out. 2 Chris, 1 Zippy.
You could sort of see them on camera. They were a little confused about the game count too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the problem was the rounds are so unbelievably close.
Yep.
That you're going, oh my goodness, you know, amazing.
Yeah, you can barely count to 3 when you're in the middle of it.
Yes.
These rounds really tax every bit of your brain power. All right, Zippy showing us the really strong zoning. Textbook Ryu.
Nice anti-air with the roundhouse there. A little bit of a trade.
Neckbreaker. You know, the neckbreaker is also a really loony move. Like the way it hits.
Yes.
Oh, good
Ooh.
super. Calls out the fireball and just crushes through it with his super.
Fantastic stuff there for Zippy.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Chun-Li gets the jump in, unable to combo into the lightning legs.
That could have been Zizzy right there. It was so close. Again, backs off. Yeah.
That's right, catching those cooldown frames of that Shoryuken.
Tries to get too cheeky. He wanted to throw, I think.
Oh, right over the negative part of that super, and Team Chris closes it out.
All right, Team Chris on match point. Let's see if he can close it out. Oh, good air to air. Sitting at full screen, perfectly content to just build meter, throw Kikokins at full screen. Oh, air to air fierce. What a hitbox.
Okay, that's right. And the start of the Shoryukens are invincible for Ryu. Fantastic stuff there. Once again, baiting into that super. Team Chris is going to go further into that loser's bracket. And Zippy is now out of the tournament.
Good work, good game to Zippy. And we are going to go to ads for a little bit, and we'll be right back.
You describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it.
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
Sunglasses in the day, blue light glasses for the gaming at night. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for everyone. Vibe and style while protecting your eyes. EVO sunglasses, available now.
Beyond the battle.
Red Bull gives you wings. Fight! Fatality.
Hello, everybody, and we're back with Super Turbo at EVO 2024.
We hope you guys are having a wonderful time with us here in EVO Las Vegas, and we are working our way through this Super Turbo bracket. We've had some unbelievable games here.
Up next, we have Champ D versus Bucktooth.
That's right. And we're going straight into the action here. Honda versus Chun-Li. Everybody in their pinks today.
Yep. What a great color palette. I secretly love the like completely unhinged color palettes of Super Turbo.
Yeah.
Lime green Ken is forever a favorite. Oh, Bucktooth lets that super rip. Are we gonna get? Yeah, the neck breaker.
Oh my goodness.
Neck breaker mix up. Let's go.
Getting a lot of mileage out of that low forward there. Chun-Li closes it out with the Kikoken.
Okay, so little sidebar here.
Yeah.
Do you want to know about neck breaker and
yes.
what makes it so weird? All right. Depending on when it hits you, it will either cross up or not. Also, depending on the height of your character, it may cross up or not. Depending on the timing of also when it hits you, it could also be low.
Wow.
Yep. So the way lows are determined in this game, it is if the midpoint of your projected hitbox fall. Everybody has two hurt boxes. They have an upper hurt box and a lower hurt box.
Right.
If the midpoint of your hitbox falls within the lower hurt box of your opponent, it's a low.
Wow.
That's how lows are determined in this game. So that means if you neck breaker and you hit them super, super low,
yeah.
The midpoint of that is in their lower hurt box. It counts as a low.
That's interesting. That's really something.
It's loony.
Yeah, that's really something. I wonder how they came up with all of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think it worked well enough.
And complex, really.
Yeah,
you know?
It worked well enough for Street Fighter 2, so they just kept it in.
Yeah.
But Super Turbo added so much new content and new moves that stuff just started getting weird around the edges. All right, Bucktooth closing out another round against Champ D's Guile. Champ D switching it up from Honda to Guile.
Keeping up that pressure there, but here we go with the neck breakers once again. Okay, nice anti-air.
Oh, he hits that link. That link is so crispy.
Oh my goodness, yeah, and the mix-up with the flash kick there got Guile out of the way of the super.
Yep, the traditional answer to Chun-Li super is just jump. Get out of the way.
You know, and this is very interesting style of play compared to Team Chris. Bucktooth is utilizing that neck breaker quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's really something. It's interesting to see.
And, you know, honestly, until Champ D or whoever else he's facing makes him pay for using the neck breaker, he's going to use the neck breaker, because why not?
Yes.
It's working. It's giving you damage, and they're not doing anything about it, so keep using it.
A lot of fireball pressure here against Ryu on the ground.
Yep. Oh, but Chun-Li, oh my god, that link, it hurts so bad.
Oh, that forward throw is going to work in Bucktooth's favor.
That forward throw was pretty cool. Did you see how the stored super allowed him to fire off that super on cross-up?
Yes.
I don't think Bucktooth actually meant to fire off the super, but it happened because Ryu crossed her up.
Yeah, a little bit of the craziness on the screen there. Oh my goodness, Ryu trying to get in with the jump fierce, got the super. And Lightning Legs closes it out. Here we go. Chun-Li gets the game.
A quick 3-0 from Bucktooth.
You know,
Bucktooth, another OG ST player. I've played him on more than a few occasions. Chun-Li's really strong.
And we can see Champ D was doing everything he could to get the matchup against Chun-Li. We did see his Honda, his Guile, and his Ryu. And Bucktooth being able to keep elusive with those neck breakers and a lot of ground strength with the Kikokens, kept it solid and closed it out.
Yep, and you know, he was so solid on those links, like low forward into fierce every time, low forward into low forward every time. He nailed every single one of those, and those hurt. When Chun-Li gets those hurt like a mother.
Right. And so does the throw mix-ups. You know, you try to get it confirmed, jumping in, you know, you may not get the link after that.
Right.
So then, you know, throw out a tick throw. And the damage is huge.
Damage really stacks up. Chun-Li's walk speed also just a threat at all times.
Right.
especially against the slower walking characters, kind of like Honda or Ryu. She'll dart in and out, and you just kind of have to hold that. Like,
yes.
It's super sad, but you got to do it.
Because she's very strong, very, very strong. And people are just finding out the more, as old, I hate to say it, as old as this game is, we're continuing to unlock all these special things about these characters.
I mean, call it as it is. This game is 30 years old. 2024 makes it 30 years since it was released. So,
yeah.
I mean, it is old, but it is amazing, that we're still finding stuff like this. Chun-Li traditionally been placed like really high, like A tier, really high A tier.
Yes.
And it's interesting that we haven't seen her move from there, like since almost the very beginning. She has not moved. Dhalsim, was eventually moved up. Hawk was moved up eventually, but Chun-Li has been good ever since the beginning. Has stayed good.
Very strong, very strong.
Such
Along with Claw.
Along with
Balrog,
Claw,
or Boxer.
Yeah, along with Boxer. Boxer has been good from the beginning as well. We actually haven't seen any Boxer matches.
We haven't,
yet.
not yet.
I'm excited to see the first one because, boy, if you want a character, if you want to see a character who breaks the game, you want to see a character who gets top tier privilege, that is Boxer in a nutshell.
It's going to keep that pressure until you get that super, and then
rush punches that are like laser fast, that go full screen, super that's fully involved.
And the chip damage is wild.
Wild chip damage, weird wake-up timings, it's everything. All right, Super Joe DJ versus Anselmo's Honda. Super Joe had a rough first match against Kusumondo. This is going to be a very different Honda, I think. Anselmo is going to have to really fight hard. Good Oicho, though.
Gets it.
Again.
Super headbutt right on through.
But only the first hit. You see how that second hit doesn't hit? It's why that super doesn't quite work, in my opinion.
Okay, blocks DJ Super there. Trying to get some hands as a response there. Closes it out with the headbutt.
Yeah, he called out a button from DJ. Probably a low poke, and just blows it up with a headbutt. Good up kicks. Chooses to cross up. Good low medium punch to check the hands. Up kicks again, juggles, yes. Cross up.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Here we go, Super Joe. Awesome stuff there. This is a combo video round here for Super Joe.
So off that cross up medium kick, there are two ways you can go. If you're feeling really confident, you can go for the machine gun upper, which is often insta-dizzy. But he opted for the up kicks instead. Much more stable.
Gonna get that headbutt right out of the way there. Oh, there we go. Once again, invincible startup frames there against the slash.
Yep.
Hands, closes it out with the headbutt once again. That's a very great round there. Great that round for Anselmo.
Anselmo really showing that he knows the poke options, right? Like he's not running into low pokes. He's countering the pokes correctly with headbutts. Really showing a good familiarity with this match, which is great. Air slash, shotguns through it.
That's right, using the sumo spirit here on the screen with that Ochio throw.
Good Oicho. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Fired off a little too early.
That's right. Honda now in the corner here. Nice sweep to keep Honda locked down. Okay, DJ trying to get a little bit of space here.
Yep, good slide distance.
Right, trying to catch that cooldown frame so that sumo.
Oh, he wanted super. He wanted super Sobot kick. He got regular Sobot kick. That would have hit the hands clean. All right,
sumo splat over that slash. Jackknife, juggle.
And you can see that Anselmo is using those light sumo splashes to get over. That way, yeah, it makes it harder for DJ to counter. But he sits on it. But this is what Super Joe's looking for. He wanted this situation. He wants this situation right here. Anything, there you go. Anything Anselmo does to dodge that slash, he has a button for.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing, Super Joe making sure that he's just far enough away to get some very good anti-airs there with the slide or with his jackknife. Oh,
puts himself in the corner.
Right.
Risky.
That's right. Sumo slam. A little bit straight on the headbutt once again. Close to chip damage here for Super Joe. Closes it out with a headbutt. Fantastic stuff. And Selmo, 2, Super Joe, 0.
Did you see that last stare down there too?
Oh,
Right? And
yeah.
Selmo was like down backing and just waiting for Super Joe's button, any button at all.
Yes.
And Super Joe thought he could up kick reversal something, but no, headbutt immediately.
Closes it with the headbutt once again. That range.
Oicho, jab set up. Oh, misses the follow-up Oicho, but that's okay. He's so far ahead in damage. That's it.
That's it. Very strong round. Very good stuff there for Honda. And here we go.
Match point for Mr. Anselmo. Oicho, set up again. Oh, a little too early on the crouch jab.
DJ in a bit of trouble here. Nice jackknife out of the corner.
Calls out with the up kick. Yep. He just wants a little nugget of damage. It's fine.
Oh, jackknifes right over those 100 hands. Honda in the corner now.
Super Joe backing off. That's right where he wants to be.
Great
Counter.
stuff on the cooldown frames of that sumo slam. But that tail end of the super closes it out for Anselmo.
Anselmo just
Awesome
manages to win that trade. Keeps just enough life. What a tragedy for Super Joe. That last exchange, that last distancing, that was entirely his. He should have won with that, but yeah, the gods of damage were not on his side. Oh, another fun fact: damage is semi-random in Super Turbo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Every move has an upper range and a lower range of damage it can do, and every time you hit, you'll RNG within that range.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Some moves have a higher range than others. For example, Chun-Li's highest range of throw damage is on par with Zangief's lowest SPD damage. So yeah, you'll see videos of like a Chun-Li throw doing as much damage as like a jab SPD.
Wow, that's crazy. Very interesting. That's very cool. That's very cool. Well, that's one thing. That's another thing that makes this game so crazy too, is that it keeps you on your toes with that.
Sometimes you roll high and sometimes you roll low.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, you don't know. Wow, that's interesting. That's pretty cool.
When you roll high, it feels great.
That's
You'll
yeah.
land a 3-hit combo that does like 65% damage and you'll be on top of the world. And sometimes you'll like hit somebody 8 times in a row and they won't be dizzy and you'll just like pull your hair out. Rolling low is an awful feeling. All right, we got Bucktooth versus Silent Scope, 2 OG masters, 2 CBS 2 players as well, actually. But yeah, Bucktooth, solid zoning here, blocking all the pokes from Cammy, but getting hooligan. Oh, I think that was a throw attempt that came out.
Okay, great use of standing strong there for Chun-Li.
Yeah. That low forward and then the walk and throw. Remember that walk speed we were talking about?
Yes.
Sneaks in there, wraps you up and throws you.
That's right, yeah. Very unexpected there. Unexpected throw shimmy. Okay, oh, Cammy, really trying to get the confirm at the cooldown of that Kikoken.
Oh, that late.
Stun. Fantastic 3-hit combo with the lightning legs.
With a little extra chip at the end. Yep.
Blocks the super, but the Kikoken chips her out. That is going to be game over to Bucktooth.
So, I mean, and again, that last super that was blocked, you saw Silent Scope crossed up, and then again, Chun-Li's super is a charge super, but she instantly added out that means Bucktooth is counting on that cross up from Silent Scope.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, had that super kind of already in the right direction.
Oh,
to auto
forward throw
up.
to Hooligan. Cross up combo here,
so
the spiral
brutal.
arrow. Oh my goodness, very strong.
Oh.
7 seconds in. Awesome stuff there for Silent Scope.
That's so harsh. The throw mix-ups, hooligan mix-ups, stuff. Hooligan again.
Cross up combo, spiral arrow. Oh,
Dizzy
trying to
chance.
close it out with the cannon spike.
That was almost dizzy.
Cammy closing up the gap against Chun-Li right now. And the mix-up with the hooligan once again. Silent Scope tying the games 1-1.
So you'll see Silent Scope pull out the hooligans against certain characters more than others. So Chun-Li, Guile especially, and Claw a little bit as well. They are especially vulnerable to hooligan because their best pokes are low pokes. So you're already crouching, and that's when hooligan is the most powerful, when they catch you crouching. Against Ogot too. I think Ogot you'll see a couple hooligans come out.
Baits out that Tiger uppercut, going for that back throw there and closes it out. Silent Scope.
O characters unable to tech throws, so Cammy just gets to have a ball. Just throwing them all over the place.
Tiger knee closes up the gap here. Cannon spike to reset the neutral.
That was that hooligan we were talking about.
Yeah.
Spiral arrows for free. Oh, didn't get the link.
Oh, that's it. Startup frames, invincible there for that super. Cammy closes it out.
Yep, goes right through that Tiger shot, was waiting for the Tiger shot. Had that super buffered. All right, switches up to Ryu. Bucktooth is making a Hail Mary here. Oh, misses the cross up. That's okay, same side this time. Oh, it's so brutal. It's so sad.
Yeah, awesome stuff there for Silent Scope.
And just so I'm clear to everybody, I say that it's sad having personally felt what it's like to be on the receiving end of Silent Scope's Cammy. Ooh, good Shoryu bait.
That's right, and here we go, the hooligan mix up once again here. Cammy closing up that gap against Ryu. A little bit of neutral play here. Trying to catch him below forward. And that's it, the Raw Super will give the game over to Silent Scope for that loser's quarterfinals.
Silent Scope is just unstoppable here. So he is going to be facing Anselmo, I think, is who got the last one?
Diels and Anselmo. Yeah.
I think they're still playing, actually. Yeah, they're on the other side.
Off stream.
So hopefully they'll wrap up pretty soon, and then we'll get that loser semifinal match for you guys. Oh, I am so hyped for this top six.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be very, very good. Very good. You know, some of the U.S.'s best players. We have international players. I mean, we're very, very fortunate, absolutely, at this EVO 2024. You know, okay.
All right, so that is the last match of this pool. We are going to be moving on to pool 2, it looks like.
We hope you guys had a wonderful time with us, and we're going to be heading over into the second set of pools. So thank you so much for joining us, and stay here for the Super Turbo action, and we'll be right back.
You describe the chicken to someone who had never tasted it.
Literally melt in your mouth tender. We don't have a freezer, you know? It's almost like a farmer's market. When you walk into the restaurant, you should hear the sizzle that you're hearing right now. Just sends all those waves up to your mouth.
You're making me hungry.
Sunglasses in the day, blue light glasses for the gaming at night. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for everyone. Vibe in style while protecting your eyes. EVO sunglasses, available now.
Red Bull gives you wings. Fight! Fatality.